All right. Today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got my girl, Alexis Kaior.
Hello.
How you doing?
I am good. How you doing?
Finally getting this interview together.
Right. We finally got it.
So how your day going?
It's going well. It's going great.
Okay.
Big birthday tomorrow, so.
Big birthday. Okay.
I'm happy. I'm lit. Yeah.
So what you gonna turn up for it?
Oh, you know, for sure. Most definitely.
Okay. Getting older, so like each birthday, like for each birthday to you, how you seeing each birthday as far as the older you get? How you starting to see each birthday?
Oh man, it's crazy you asked that because actually this year is like the first year like where I was like, I'm taking my birthday serious. Like I never celebrate me. So this year I was like, I'm celebrating me. I don't care, you know, I'm making a lot of accomplishments. Life's going good. So
Right. That's what's up. That's all about life.
Right.
You know, celebrating life.
Right.
Okay, so let's get into the humble beginnings. Okay, you from Clarks Hill, South Carolina.
Clarks Hill, South Carolina.
So where that's near?
So it's near, it's across the bridge from Evans, Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's right near Augusta, but it's technically South Carolina.
Okay.
Very small town. We only got traffic light, you know what I'm saying? Like
one?
None.
You got it, like the caution light?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I don't even think we got it.
I think that's the first sign of a small town. The caution light just blinks.
Yeah, we only got it. It's just a very small town. You blink your eyes, you came through. But
you got a post office?
Yeah, we got a post office.
Grocery store?
No grocery store.
Dollar store. You gotta have a dollar. I know
near. It's not in town, but you know.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So what it was like growing up in that area, as far as like this was before the music came about, right?
Right.
So what was it like growing up in that area?
Man, honestly, I love the country. You know, I'm from a small town, so my family is very close. I'm very family oriented, you know what I'm saying? We have a lot of gatherings, dinners, you know, things of that sort. So I love the country. I do, you know what I'm saying? It made me who I am today, you know?
Right.
So.
Okay, cool. So you grew up on that country cooking.
Yeah.
So like what was your breakfast like? Y'all waking up in the morning?
Well, my grandma didn't play. My grandma was a cook. So every morning we having salmon patties, grits,
Ooh,
having bacon, eggs. This is an everyday occurrence. Like the stuff that other people like wake up and be like, man, I wish my grandma could cook me this. That's what my grandma does on a daily basis.
People don't do that no more.
Right. And I get tired of it because this is an everyday thing for my family. Like this every day.
Right.
Like we still cooking out for any little occasion.
Right.
Just because little Johnny got accepted into college and stuff like that. Like, you know, that's where I'm from.
It's like that soul food family, like the movie Soul Food.
Most definitely, like that's my town.
Okay, that's dope. That's good. That's good that you also have that family tie where you know it keeps people connected and stuff like that. Because a lot of family ain't that close no more.
Right, exactly.
Not like it used to be.
Exactly. So my family and where I'm from definitely play a big part of my journey. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So how did music wind up coming about? As far as like how did it get introduced to you?
Yeah, so contrary to belief, it's a lot of talented people in the small rural areas.
Facts.
And a lot of, you know, men that I grew up with and guys that I grew up with, you know, because I grew up around mostly guys, my older cousins and stuff, they rapped. And they had a studio and we would all sit around and we would have ciphers and, you know, a lot of fire, cooking outside on the grill. And it's just something I kind of picked up. And my dad also used to rap and so did my older cousin who lived with me. And I used to take their rap books and read them and try to figure out their flow, like trying to figure out how they was flowing, and it just kind of it stuck with me, you know. So
like the cadence. So you grew up just being around musical artists in your family.
Oh, most definitely.
That's dope. That's really dope. That's dope. So, far as you like getting in the studio or like actually writing your first rhyme, like how old were you and do you remember any of it?
Oh yeah, so I've always rap. I was like the little girl at school who hang with the guys and I could rap. Like I'm at the lunch table rapping with the guys at school. Like I would always do freestyles or, you know, like some of the old Facebook challenges. But last year, the beatbox challenge came out and I was like, I just want to give it because I never actually like recorded professionally.
Right.
You know, to me, rapping was always like an outlet or a release, you know.
Right.
You know, stress reliever. Yeah.
Right.
So, but last year I was just like, I'm gonna play around with it because I know I'm talented. I always have been, you know. Other guys used to always ask me, you know, tell me I should take it serious. And which at one point I did. I was more interested in being a ghostwriter before I wanted to be an artist.
What was that? So what was that story about? Like you being a ghostwriter at one point?
So I'm like a businesswoman. I'm big on business.
Right.
You know, business is business. So, you know, I always wanted to be a ghostwriter and write for somebody else. And I always wanted to be the person behind the scenes. Like I wanted to own a studio. I wanted to own a record label. I wanted to be an A&R. Like I always wanted to be in the music field, but I always wanted to be behind the scenes.
Right.
So.
Right. So that was kind of like the hesitant for you going up front.
Right.
Okay.
That was the hesitant for me to become an artist. I didn't want the spotlight at first.
Okay, cool. So when you did finally, do your first, do a song, or you putting something out there for people to check it out, what was the reaction of your first, song that you put out there publicly for people to check out?
Right. So the first song I did was the Beatbox Challenge, and it went crazy because a lot of people didn't know, like, talent was rapping was a hidden talent for me. So you didn't know I could rap unless you knew me. And so it was a surprise to a lot of people. So when I released the Beatbox Challenge, they were just like, well, you can rap. I didn't know you can rap. But, this is something that's been with me since I've been legit. So it was nothing new to me. Yeah, definitely.
So your family, like, you grew up on different, like, sounds of, your family listened to different styles of music?
Most definitely. So I can go from Otis Redding to Gucci Mane.
That's your daddy's side?
Anita Baker. That's everybody,
Okay, everybody.
Yeah. So I can just... from country to rap, rock, whatever, yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. So it's different. It's different. Versatility.
Definitely.
Okay, cool. So who were some of your musical influences?
Okay, so Gucci Mane, most definitely. That's my birthday twin. Shout out to me, Gucci. I listen to mostly males. So like Dobie was big. I was big on Dobie. Gotti, Jeezy, Trina, Nicki. Some of my female influencers, so I'm just big on music in general. I love good music, so
as long as it sounds good.
As long as it sounds good, I'm with it. I've always been like that. Not even just rap, but anything that's good music.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. So Alexis Kaior, what's the origin behind the name? Like, what made you choose Alexis Kaior?
So after I released my first song and I seen the reaction and everybody was like, we want more. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe this is something I can kind of, take serious. So I said, I need a stage name. But I never wanted to change my name because I'm big on being me, I'm me, regardless of anything. So I did a little research and I came across the name Kaior and it was like, shining star. And I feel like that's what I am. So it stuck with me, it kind of called my spirit. So I stuck with it.
Okay, that's dope. That's pretty dope. Pretty dope. And then, like, everybody, of course, like, love the name.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's catchy as hell.
Of course, it's very
catchy, very catchy. Okay, cool. So, like, what was, like, how it is for you being back home and you getting the support from your hometown? Or how's it?
Yeah, most definitely. My family, like, when I come to events, they treat me like I'm already a superstar. Like, I'm talking about, like, they screaming and all, and I'm like, chill. Like, my cousins, like, they like, oh, my God, this Alexis. I'm like, y'all so crazy. But that's my family. Like, they gonna support me, regardless. Like I said, we're very tight. So, they listen to my music. They showing all their work buddies and everything, my music. Like, they love it.
So that's what's up. And I know you love it too, cause it's
definitely.
And people don't understand how fast like things can turn around because you do multiple things already.
Right.
What are the things that you do?
So I do nails, I do makeup. I'm a full-time CNA, full-time mother. So I do it all really. I bartend, I promote, bottle girl. I kind of dabble in a little bit of everything, interior decorating. My mom's actually interior decorator. She does weddings and formal events. So yeah.
Right. That is awesome. How you I love to hear that for one, because I'm a multiple dude that do multiple things at once.
Right.
How do you stretch time? Like, how do you balance the time to make time for different things? Because you also have kids, so and that's a lot of time by itself.
Right.
You got girls.
Right. 2 girls.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I have one, so I know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honest answer, I don't. Like, I don't ever have enough time for everything. I'm constantly on the go, If I'm not at work, I'm doing something with my kids. If I'm not doing that, I'm hustling, trying to make money. If I'm not doing that, I'm planting seeds. I'm always on the move. I'm constantly occupied. But I like it better that way. Because I feel like, if I dip and dabble in a couple of things, like, something gonna pop. That's my motto. Something's gonna pop. As long as you're applying yourself and you trying and you distributing your time equally to each one of those things, something is bound to blow. So most definitely.
Okay. I love that shit. I be trying to teach that to my daughter. I be trying to teach her, like, because I want her to grow up to, not saying that she needs a man, but I want her to grow up to the point where she doesn't need a man if she chooses not to have one.
And I think that plays a big part in why I am the way I am, because my mother was very independent growing up. I watched my mom work hard. She owned her own business. So, I would watch her work at the hospital all day, get off, and then do 2 weddings at night, with nobody helping her but me and my sister. So I think watching my mother played a big part in how I am today and why I'm so independent, because she instilled that in me, so young. So most definitely that matters.
Oh man, much love. We gotta give a lot of love to the mothers. Of course. A lot.
It's a job. It's a job.
I mean, even if they're not on a good tip,
right?
You know, because you got some others that's on drugs,
right?
You know, strung out. Some that like to party too much,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Right. They choose the party life over their responsibilities,
right?
It's a lot of those.
It's definitely, most definitely. But you got to find that balance, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got to be willing to make sacrifices. You know, sometimes you're gonna be tired. Like, you know, I used to go to the club. I would bartend. I get off like 2:00 in the morning. I go home, get a couple hours of sleep, and have to be up 6:00 in the morning to go to work. Get off at 3:00, and then got to be a parent. So like, it's definitely not easy, you know, at all. But when you chase after a better life, it's just, you don't think about it. You just kind of do it. So
as far as like you being a female MC, a female artist in the game coming up, dope music. I'm a fan of your music, fan of the whole movement.
Thank you.
Appreciate the interview.
Oh yeah, more than welcome. Thank you.
You know, appreciate you taking our time. But when it comes to female rap, have you felt any competition? Far as like, what I mean by competition, meaning that, you know, once you get into that you choose to be an artist, you get into that battleground. You know, you know, whether you want to or not, it just comes with being an artist. Right. So, do you feel like, have you reached out to any female artists, or have any female artists reached out to you about doing any work and collaborating, or how has everything been going on for you? So, how long you been rapping again?
So it's been about a year now.
A year. So far as your whole year stretch, like, how's everything been going in that year?
So with the music industry, it has its ups and downs. Like, I have felt competition, and I'm not just gonna say from females, because I've had guys who I felt like, you know, were in competition with me. Yeah. But you know, I don't kind of let the bad apples run the bunch. You know, if you know I have artists who are willing and want to work with me, and they reach out to me, and I'm willing and ready to work, then we just work. You know, I don't really pay much attention to the ones who don't, or the shade. You know, I see it, of course. You know, like you said, it comes with the territory, but you know, I try to focus more so on the ones who do want to work and collab. You know, and that want to do this, because it can be tricky, you know. Like I said, I can't just say it's just females, because I've had males be like, I ain't getting on no song with you, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, or like I'll hit them up about a feature or something, and they chump me, you know. But it's cool, you know. I'm not. It's no biggie, you know. Like I said, my hand in a little bit of everything, so I never take anything personal.
Yeah, most definitely. So, so what are some things that you learned, like the pros and cons?
Oh wow!
In the year.
Right, so music has taught me, I mean, a lot. I already had a little glimpse of the life from when I was working in the nightlife, in the club industry or whatever. But this has definitely taught me
a lot. Not cutting you off, so all right, let's go to the nightlife when you was bartending. Right. Like, because you've been in, I'm pretty sure you bartending where they had like maybe artists performing there.
Yeah, for sure.
Things like that. So you seeing on the outside, and actually now the roles is turned. Right. What's this, like, how's the switch been for you, far as like, tell both sides of it. So
it definitely made me a little bit more understanding of why artists move the way that they move, and why they do some of the things that they do. You know, when I was on the other side, I took it as, you know, oh, you trying to act this way or that way. But by me being the artist now, I do understand that you have people that are obsessed with you. You have people that are envious of you. You just never know people's motive. Right. So it definitely gave me a different understanding. It taught me to look at things in a different view. It also taught me that nobody is gonna go hard for you like you.
Exactly.
I don't care if you pay them. I don't care if you thank them. I don't care if you love them. Nobody's gonna go hard for you like you. So it taught me that if you want something done, that you got to get it done. You know, when I get ready to shoot videos, or I have some type of project coming up, I make sure I work my butt off to get done what I want done, no matter what the cost is, no matter what the physical or financial cost is. I do what I have to do to get it done. Because if I have a vision, I want it to come through. So you definitely gotta, if you want it done, you gotta make it happen.
Yeah, you gotta make it happen. You gotta make it happen, man. And like I said, you know, you're doing pretty good for a year. Right. You're doing pretty good. Like I said, a lot of people have been doing it. Takes them 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 years to even get that type of buzz. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and just you coming out the box, you already got a polished sound already. Right. Polished look. Right. Performance look, the whole nine, demeanor, the swag, cadence, the whole nine. So you got the whole package ready to go. Right. So that's awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
That's pretty
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody who's tuned in to me, everybody that's supporting me, everybody that's supporting my journey, everybody that listen, download my music, send me the videos and stuff like that, tag me and stuff. You know, I can't thank everybody individually, but I definitely see it, and it definitely means something to me, you know. Because people can be cruel, you know, and although I know I'm talented, I really don't really focus on how people feel about me. I just be me in hopes that somebody's gonna feel it, you know. I know somebody gonna feel it, you know. You may not feel it, but it might be the perfect thing. I might have said the perfect thing for her, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely love and thank everybody that's supporting my movement. It's dope. It's definitely dope.
So, and on your rise, you're gonna have a lot of people reaching out, a lot of people wanting to work with you and things like that, you know. So how do you, well, how are you gonna be able to analyze and filter the ones that are serious about the business, that can really make some things happen, to the ones that not really serious about it, just trying to basically get some numbers off you?
Okay, so basically I look at it like effort. You know, I've had a couple people reach out to me already about management and different things, and I just kind of look at effort, you know, like, are you going to go hard for me like I'm going to go hard for me? Because at the end of the day, you know, when I go, my team coming with me. And by team, I mean the people in the background, my makeup artist, my nail tech, my hairstylist, my wardrobe person, whatever it is. If you're on my team and you pushing me, you coming with me. So that's why I'm so big on who I have around me, because I do know that I have a great potential and I possess a great talent. So, you know what I'm saying? It's something that a lot of people want. And a lot of people have reached out to me, but I kind of just take it as it goes, and I kind of sit back and watch them. You know, are you going to put some effort towards it? Can you offer me opportunities that I can't offer myself? Or are you willing to, even if you don't know everything about the game, are you willing to sit down with me and we figure this out together to get me where I need to be? So, definitely.
So do you feel like being a bottle girl at one point, you feel like that kind of helped you already understand how the streets work, far as like working in the clubs and things like that, like what sounds they like, what gets them moving, you know, say like,
so it definitely made me not so it's like the sound, because like I said, I've always had an ear for sound, but it made me understand more so the ugly side of the business. When I became about a girl, it made me, and a promoter, it made me understand that there is an ugly side to this business, you know, and it kind of gave me a little glimpse at it. About a girl more so helped me with getting more exposure. It helped me with being able to connect with people, because I'm a people person. I'm a talkative person. I'm an Aquarius. As introverted as I am just as much outgoing. So it definitely helped me with getting my name out different places. I'm from South Carolina, but most of the places I bought a girl and clubs I worked at is in Georgia. So it helped me kind of get that exposure. Meet a lot of people. Definitely.
A lot of strange people, a lot of fun people, a lot of cool people.
But a lot of people.
A lot of people. A lot of people in general. Okay, cool. So how it is far as like you say you're CNA. Far as like, you know, being in medical and working during the COVID and all that, how has that been for you?
Oh man, it's been a journey for me, because I'm so many different people, you know. I'm a full-time CNA by day. I get off, I'm a mother, so it's a journey, you know, having to transition from that many people. Then nighttime, I'm here in the studio, I'm an artist, like people be like, you literally like 4 different people. And I am, but you know, I just kind of I roll with the punches, and I tell myself, you know, slow motion is better than no motion. I just keep going, you know, keep doing it, you know, and hoping it'll pay off.
Oh, it will. Yeah, because, you know, millionaires have multiple income streams. They don't just have one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, most definitely. You got to have, these days, you know, you got to have.
And by me having to work to finance my videos, finance everything, it's also, I hold every penny I have to a different value, you know, because I work hard and I put blood, sweat, and tears into everything I do. So, you know, when I shoot the videos, it's not being funded. I'm not being funded. I'm working for it. You know, I'm paying for everything from the videographer to the venue to, you know, any extras, props, anything that's needed, my hair, makeup, nails, shoes, clothes. I'm funding all of that myself. So it definitely makes me appreciate my work more. And it definitely makes me put more into what I'm doing.
I'm glad that you said that, because I shoot music videos. I've been shooting music videos for the past 15 years. I took a break because it's like artists does what you just said. A lot of artists doesn't do that. A lot of artists, they'll just come up with an idea. The song could be about penguins on ice. We're in the streets on your grandmother's porch. The whole video.
And I'm hearing that a lot from videographers I work with. Like, a lot of videographers are kind of just tired of doing the basics.
Yeah. That's why I took a break.
Yeah. A lot of them just like, hey, we want to do something different. So that's what I try to do. Like, I bring the creativity to my shoots.
Right.
I try to try different things. I look up different places. I try to be really creative with what I do. Because it's me. It's mine. It's my work,
Yeah, so. Exactly. And then people don't understand, like, when you're doing a music video, if you want your music video to stand out, it's only going to stand out for how much money you invest in it.
Correct.
So if you just pick a location and just like try to do the cheap route, pick a location, without even properly planning the location. Right. You just shooting it because it's there.
Right.
They don't understand, like, you got to pay for your location wherever you're going. So if you want a tropical location, okay, you're going to go to Miami. You're going to go to the islands where you're going to go. That costs money.
Right.
The traveling costs money. Like, the booking costs money. Your camera guy costs money.
Right.
The hair costs money. Not including if you got multiple scenes in the video.
Yep. Props.
Then the props. And not including if you got to pay for features on there. Or the models, girls, or video girls.
Exactly. And I'm the type of person, I have a lot of people who's behind the scenes helping me do all this. So I try to look out for them, whether it be, saying, hey, we gonna all go out to eat on me or whatever it may be. I try to look out for them too, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it takes a team. It definitely takes an army.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
It damn sure does.
Yeah.
It really does. It really does. Okay. Cool. So, you got any new updates of anything that you dropping, releasing, working on?
I do. I'm actually releasing a new song and video tomorrow. It's called Love with the Money. I'm releasing tomorrow on my birthday, 2/12. So
happy birthday.
Thank you. Big Aquarius. Me and Gucci Man birthday. Yeah, go ahead. Somebody
me too.
Sign me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you the 13th.
I'm
Big
13.
Aquarius. So yeah. I'm releasing a song and video tomorrow, and I got another one coming up right after that. I'm working on a lot of things. I'm really trying to focus more so right now on content, because I know that the talent is there. I know that the looks are there. I'm just trying to focus more so on my content right now, just to get it out there and let them know, like, I'm here. Once I can get their ear, I got it from there.
Right.
So really trying to focus on more content right now.
Because that's really what it's all about right now is content. They want to see consistently a lot of it. So it's like I tell a lot of artists, like, if you're doing something or an event or you're doing behind the scenes, anything that you're doing, film it.
Right.
And everything doesn't have to cost $1. You can pull out your phone, film it.
Right.
Upload it. It's behind the scene footage. Behind the scene footage doesn't have to be HD quality.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So people don't look at things like that. You got to be smart with your investments.
Right.
Everything's an investment.
Everything.
Right. So, like I tell people, document everything and then chop. If you got 5-minute clip of footage, chop it up and break them out in days.
Right.
30 seconds on Monday, 30 seconds on Tuesday. Break them down like that. You stretch your footage out. You don't have that much footage.
Right.
Because getting content costs money if you ain't doing it yourself.
Right. But it's really a good investment though.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, they want to see. They want to know what's going on. They want to know, who you date, who you talk to, where you going, why are you going there? You know what I'm saying? Like, every day we just want to know they're curious. And it's also a good thing too, to get more of a, how can I say it, a relationship with your fans, to open up and let them know how you are, how you think, how you move, what you do. So, I ain't nothing wrong with open up a little bit.
Open up a little bit. Right. Most definitely. So, have you did anything in Atlanta?
So, not yet. I've had some things coming up that I plan to do down there. Right. Some networking events I plan. Some people I plan to go sit down, talk to, meet with. I've had opportunity to do things. But as I stated, with me having a life of a mother. So, it's a little bit harder for me. But I do definitely plan to get down there very soon and
so you manage your own social media accounts and stuff?
I manage everything myself.
How the hell do you have time?
Like literally,
that's a job by itself right there too.
Yeah, I'm literally never stopping. Like, my brain is gone. Like, if you see me sometimes, my cousins and stuff be with me because they try to keep my head on straight. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm running from one thing to this thing to this thing. I got to send this message and I got to text this person. I got to upload this. I got to pay for some promo. I got to, so they kind of keep my head on straight. But I keep going, man. I'm never stopping. Even if I'm at work, I'm in my phone, Googling this, looking up that, booking this, booking that. So
Right.
It's about not
you gotta
stopping.
stay on the go till you can get people in position to do it for you.
Right, exactly.
I know as soon as you get in that position, you really gonna do that.
Oh, I'm most definitely gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I need more time to relax. I understand it right now. You know, I'm in the stage where I got to do the dirty work. I got to get my hands dirty.
Gotta get in the battlefield.
And, you know, I don't mind it. I don't mind it doing the dirty work. But when the dirty work pays off, yeah.
It's going to be worth it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that's when the emotion come in, because you realize all the money, time, and all that what you lost.
And hopefully by then, you know, I would have built, because I would rather build a team rather than have one given to me.
Exactly.
So hopefully by then I would have been able to build a team to where I could trust everybody around me, to where I could relax, because I know that everything is getting handled, you know, correctly. And even then, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably still gonna be majority hands on.
Still be over it, yeah.
Because I like things to go a certain way, you know, and I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I tell artists off top, like when you start building your team, when it comes to financial advisor, accountants, you want to make sure you in charge of that.
Right.
Don't have nobody in charge of that. That's because once the money go away, you can't fund anything else.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you don't got nothing but your name.
Right.
So yeah. So most definitely. Okay. Cool. So, Alexis Kaior, when people think of the name, like, what do you want them to think about as far as when it comes to your music? Like, what do you want them to...
I want them to think about a small town girl who came from nothing, who worked hard. I want them to think about just don't give up, just to keep going, no matter what odds may be against you, no matter what it may seem like. You know what I'm saying? I want them to know that, you know, I never stopped. I kept going. I kept trying different things until I found what worked for me. And music has always been a passion for me anyway. And it's funny that I say that, because like Gucci Mane, I always call him my twin. So Gucci Mane said when he first started rapping, he didn't rap because he didn't feel like he had the voice for it. Right. And that's how I was at first. I felt like I didn't have a rapper voice. I feel like it wasn't for me. But eventually I was like, man, I got something to say. And can't nobody say what I got to say like how I got to say it. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I just took on the role of becoming an artist. But I just want them to know that tough time don't last always. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. I'm more of a... emotional rapper, not emotional, but you know, I speak the truth. You know, I've been through a lot and I put a lot of it in my music. I am diverse, but that is my specialty. I feel like I'm more of like a female ride wave, in my opinion, because I've been through a lot and I talk about a lot of it in my music, and we're gonna see a lot of that more coming up sooner. You know, I've been kind of playing with it, but I do have music that I have that's more on a serious note, so I'm excited about releasing that too.
Okay, good answer. What you think? Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So before we slide off on NewbieVeT, how can they get in contact with you for booking? And is there any love that you want to shout out?
Okay, yeah. So for booking and features, any of that, contact my social media accounts at Alexis Kaior on all accounts: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And you can contact me directly and I'll be in contact with you. And I just want to show love to everybody that's showing love to me, everybody that's supporting my movement, my journey, from the interviews to the downloads, to the pictures, to the videos, to the TikToks, whatever. Shout out to y'all, because I promise you I see it. And when I make it, I never forget it. And I never forget y'all. So thank y'all so much.